"You don't deserve a family if you can't support mine," my wife said while throwing my stuff out. I walked away quietly and let the bills do the talking. She called me heartless, but a month later, her brother's meltdown made everyone finally see who really paid for everything. That night felt unreal. She stood in the hallway like a judge handing out a sentence, tossing my clothes and tools into the yard while yelling about how I was holding her family back. I tried reminding her that I already covered their rent once, paid her brother's phone bill twice, and even lent him money for a car repair he never finished. But she didn't care. She only cared that I refused to hand over $5,000 for her brother's newest business plan, which was really just him trying to fix the mess he made after lying to loan sharks. When I said, "No more," she said, "then get out." So I did. I left without shouting or slamming the door because I finally realized something. They weren't my family. I was their wallet. I stayed with a coworker for a while, slept on his couch, and processed everything. The first week was weirdly calm. The quiet felt like a vacation after years of financial chaos. On day 7, the late notices began rolling in. Electric, water, internet, the car, insurance. They were all auto-paid by me. I canceled everyone. If she wanted independence, she was about to experience the full version. 2 weeks later, the real panic began. She texted, "The power company shut off the service for non-payment. Did you switch cars? Then the landlord is saying the rent hasn't gone through. What did you do?" My favorite was, "Why didn't you warn me?" I replied, "You threw me out. The bills went with me." She didn't like that answer. Suddenly, I was a monster, a heartless man abandoning his wife and her family. She told her relatives I was punishing her. Her mom left a voicemail calling me unstable. Her brother left me a message saying I ruined his life. I ignored them all. I figured the truth would reveal itself eventually, and it did loudly. One Saturday morning, her brother stormed into her mom's living room, screaming like someone stole his lung. I wasn't there, but a cousin who hated the drama filled me in. The meltdown was spectacular. He held the canceled insurance letter in one hand and the unpaid phone bill in the other, yelling that he couldn't function without the system I set up. He screamed, "How do you expect me to drive without insurance? How do you expect me to work without my phone? He paid for all of this. You all knew it. You just didn't care." Her mom froze. My wife turned pale. He kept going, shouting every buried truth I never said. How I paid rent when she quit her job. How I covered groceries when she overspent. How every family emergency was solved with my overtime checks. He even yelled, "You treated him like trash while he carried us." The room went silent, but the biggest moment came right after. Her uncle stood up and said, "He was the only adult in this house." My wife's face crumpled like she finally saw her reflection for the first time. Later, she texted me, "I didn't realize how much pressure you were under. Maybe we can talk and fix this." I answered with the same calm she mocked. "I walked away quietly once. I won't walk back." In the days that followed, I packed the rest of my things from the porch, signed a new lease, and bought myself a small desk and a comfortable chair. Things I chose for me, not for anyone else's chaos. For the first time in years, my money stayed in my account. My peace stayed with me too. And the best part, I didn't have to expose anyone. The bill spoke the truth for me. But she got into this situation by saying,